Hello guys! I was asked to make an example video for my previous lesson about blocks, custom content panes and fieldable panel panes. You'll find the URL to it in this video's description. I have here a list of recently generated content with the help of the Drupal modules generate content page. They're of all types. Let's open a project, a basic page and an article. This is how the project page looks like. I've changed the default node view page in lesson 2 part 2 video and added a panel for the content area. The layout has 3 columns. In the middle you'll get the node content. On the left you'll get a list of logged in users. And on the right the node author. The layout also has a top row where you can see the main menu block and the bottom row where you can see the user menu block. On the left of the page you get the sidebar first region. Here you have the language switcher block, the search block and the navigation block. Now let's view a node of type basic page. You see, the layout is different. This is a default node view page. You get the whole content in the middle of the page. And the node of article type. Again, the layout is different. I used panels with a layout divided into 2 columns. The left column contains the node content, image, body and tags. The right column contains the node comments. And at the bottom, the node comment add form. Backtop. Now, the blocks page, admin/structure/blocks, or simply under structure, click blocks. I've already created a block. My first block that it is disabled and not placed anywhere. I can configure or delete it. Configure acts like an edit link for the blocks added from interface. Let's check it. So, I have the block title, my first block, the block description, again, my first block, block body, just some text with full HTML format. The rest I've let them by default. Now, on sidebar first, we already have some blocks. Let's add this new block to the sidebar second and let's see what happens. From the drop down, select sidebar second. See, it's there. Now save blocks. Let's refresh the project page and see what happens. The block appears on the right of the page. Now we have some CSS problems. The image went over the column in the panel layout, but we do not care now about the CSS. We are only interested in the functionality. Let's refresh basic page. See, it's there. And also article page. Again there. Back to blocks page and let's restrict the block only for some content types. Click configure. On content types tab, select only basic page. Save block. Refresh the article node. No block. Refresh the project page. Again, the block is not displayed. Refresh basic page node. The block is there. This means that the restriction rule works. Now, custom content panes. I've already created a custom content pane. Let's view it. Administrative title, first custom content pane. Category, custom content pane. A body text with a color background. Back. Let's search for this pane's name in the blocks page. No result. As I said in the, let's say, theory video, custom content panes do not appear in the blocks page. Let's go to project page. When you go with your mouse over the content region, you get a small wheel in the top right corner. See? If you click that wheel, you'll get a drop down with a edit panel link. Click it. this is the panel content. If you click Add Content on the left side, and then the Custom Blocks tab, you will see the block that I've just created. The Custom Blocks category is automatically created. Click it. Let's remove the title, as you just need to display the content of the block and not an extra title above it. Finish. Update and save. And here we have the block. It has a different style that it did before. See? And the block title is missing from here. Let's go back to Edit panel, and for the right side, let's add a custom content pane. You have a Custom Content Panes tab under Custom Blocks. The name Custom Content Panes comes from the category name that we've added in our Custom Content pane. This one. Now click the tab and you'll see the pane. Click it. It is added. Now update and save. And see, it's there. Now let's edit the Custom Content pane and add the title. I'll copy the admin title and just add the word title so that it would be something different. Save and refresh project node. And there it is, the newly added title appears. Okay, now Fieldable panel panes. Again, I've added one for the panel pane type that exists by default. To get to the page, go to Structure, then Fieldable panel panes, then add an entity for panel panes type. On Edit, you see that I've added a title, 2 tags, language, and an image. I've also added an admin title and an admin description. I'll add new text so that you will see that there are different titles. On the Reusability tab, I've also added a category name. Save it. See the difference between the title and the administrative title? Now let's go to the article node. Then Edit panel, and let's add this Fieldable panel pane to the panel. Let's add it to the left side. You see here a Fieldable panel panes entity tab. It is the name that you've entered into the category field. Click it, choose the pane, full mode, and finish. Let's drag the pane on top of the content and click Update and Save. And here you have it, title, tags, and the added image. Then comes the content. Let's copy this word and search it into the blocks page. No results. If you remember, I've showed you that the Fieldable panel panes have also a Settings tab. Go to Fieldable Panels pane main page and click the Settings tab. Here you have a checkbox that allows you to make the panes available as block. Check it, then you can check just the needed type. In our case, we only have one type. Make sure it is checked. Save configuration and let's go back to the blocks page. Now search for Fieldable again. And there you go, the pane appears. Let's add it to featured region. Now save blocks and let's refresh the nodes. Fieldable pane appears in the featured region. It looks bad, but this is just an example. Back to blocks page. and click Configure. Let's only display the block for anonymous users. Save and refresh the nodes. The block disappeared. Let's log out. And the block is visible again. We are on homepage now, and not on the nodes that we've worked on. Let's refresh basic page. It's visible. Okay, so if you add something from inside the panel, it will only appear on the pages that goes into that panel. When we've edited the panel from the project node, all project nodes will have the same blocks. When you add something from the blocks page, if you do not restrict them to just a few pages, all pages will have those blocks. Thanks for watching, guys!